Alright, good luck everyone. And away we go again. Let's have a look at the map. We're looking for a nice high iron with aluminum nearby. That would be the ideal. Since expansive is really strong right now. Well, it's always been strong. But because you don't start with life support resources anymore, it's a lot harder to upgrade to level 2 for everyone. But since Expansive has the discounted steel costs, it's easier for them. So this would be really nice if I had aluminum nearby. Oh, that's silicon. Alright, fine. We'll drop it right over here. And I did beat him to that, so that's kind of amusing. Let's see. Ooh. Well, let's sell down this stuff, grab our upgrade, and drop our steel plants. Let's see. So we don't actually need this since we've got the double aluminum iron combo there. This should be really nice. Now we just need to sell down this stuff, build out the steel we need so we can expand. May as well make it a triad. May as well claim that, just since we know we're going to settle there. And then let's see what the rest of the map looks like here. Our expansive neighbor went for the high silicon. There's some nice water nearby, which we can definitely get started on. Silicon's super cheap, so I don't need to do any of that. Let's see, is there geothermal that I can go for? There's one geothermal over there. And there's some geothermal over here. I'd happily go to 10,000 for this, even just early in the game, since I'm planning to pick up a geothermal anyways. But beyond 10,000, we can probably let it go. We'll just pick up the claim off the black market here. Well, maybe 14,000. It is sort of a risky thing to lead off with, but I think I'll be okay here. Alright, so that means I'm going to have to drop the geothermal, and I still have one more claim to play around with. Let's see. We could either start bringing the silicon in, which I don't think is going to be too helpful for us, or we can start bringing the water in. That water is nearby, but it would kind of really annoy Whiplash. Now let's just claim it and do nothing with it. That's even more annoying. Alright, let's go ahead and drop that there, and let's see, is there anything I can liquidate so that I can actually buy up that claim here while it's still relatively cheap? We'll delay our next expansion. That's fine. Let's drop another claim right here. Actually, let's make it right beside the base. Delete. This is really going to make Whiplash mad, but it's also kind of funny. I mean, it is our closest source of water, and if we can both filling our water needs and slowing our opponents down, that's fine. Although it might draw some irrational black market rage. Okay, and we can also go. Well, we're going to want to get a goon squad, so sell out this aluminum. 13 seconds, and we can scrap that guy once the sabotage ends. Let's see. Goon squad.
The black market
Goon squad. Goon squad protect that. Alright, so how close are we to our upgrade? Papa Spiffy's already upgraded. We sold down a bunch of the stuff we needed. No point in selling down the iron. Our steel mills were frozen down, so that's also a bit of a delay. Let's see, is there something else I can get going in the meantime? I do want to get glass. So that's what we're going to go into next. We could put glass right over here if we really wanted to. In fact, let's drop a reactor over here. And if I can pick this up for under 6,000 or under 8,000, that'll be fine. Fine. Electronics is still really cheap, but I'm not going to go above 10,000. Irrational black market rage. Yes, I'm glad you enjoyed that, Echelon T. Alright, how close are we to this upgrade? It's still kind of far away, and the only thing we're making that's worth selling is water. Water's not even that good right now. Alright, so this shipment should get us a lot closer.
Black market is online.
And while we're here, let's pick up another goon squad. Well, we'll want the upgrade, and then we'll worry about using the black market. Do I want to go even more heavily into steel? Or do we need another reactor here? Yes, that's what we'll do. We'll drop a reactor there. And let's see, power is fair, food is really expensive. We can get a bunch of farms going, say over here. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Oh yeah, we wanted glass. Let's get the glass going. Right over here.
Scientific colony expanded.
So we're gonna get that glass rolling. And we should probably get some silicon coming in, although it's really cheap, and I don't know, silicon seems to be fairly plentiful, at least in that one patch near our base. Okay, it's plentiful only nearby, and everyone's dropping on it, so I don't know, I think the price of silicon will remain reasonable, but to be safe, no, it'd be better if we got into another reactor or something like that. Start auto supply, and we do need to free up the money to actually pay for that. Alright, well, while water is so cheap, we should scrap this and put in another reactor. And then once we have more glass than we know what to do with, we can toss up some more farms, such as right now. Where would I want to put those? We can get rid of this iron mine for sure. And do we want to drop farms right here? Yeah, let's do that. Need some money. What's the repair cost on this? 80? No problem.
Freelance pirates are auctioning their services to the highest bidder.
Let's grab a goon squad since we are in the lead here. We are going to be targeted down, if only a little. Okay, what's worth stealing? Apparently nothing. We could steal some glass as it comes in. Some water, which is not worth anything. Alright, we can let that go then. Aluminum, silicon, yeah, everyone's shipping in stuff that's not really worth very much. Drop the goon squad there.
Those filthy bandits.
And we do have the glass to pump out some more farms cheaply, and we will auto-purchase all the water our farms desire. Alright, the price of power is reasonable. We could start dropping down, maybe claim another geothermal. Oh, someone's already going for that. We could do solar temporarily or go even further into farms. Let's see, yeah, we've got plenty of glass for that. But we do need to free up money so we can actually pay for the water to feed these farms and make that delicious, valuable food from our money trees. Needs water, yes, I know. There's the water being shipped out by Blimp,
The black market is
crawling painfully across the map. Now let's pick up a cheap dynamite while we're here. Shanro is buying into How. I think that's what happened in our last game too. Maybe they know each other and have a little grudge match going. We've got a lot of debt. That's definitely not good. Let's see. We want to settle that first before anything bad happens to us. And do we want to grab the upgrade? Well, we definitely want to grab some more power here. Let's drop some solar up here. And then do we want to upgrade? Yeah, we'll upgrade.
Is at an all-time high, thanks to the infrastructure boost you approved.
And drop some more solar.
Scientific colony expanded.
Let's see, what can I do here? I'll blow that up. Shanro just bought out how? Oh man, that's dangerous. Okay, how are we doing? Let's go and sell down everything of value. We're at level 5 already, so we can sell some of this stuff down. Put another glass plant while that's still cheap. And we do have a mutiny. I don't want to mutiny the scientific player's power, but I do want to get more power coming in here. Let's see. Good squad, no, I can't afford that. We can definitely bid higher on this claim though. Pacific got that for a good price. And we need to switch these guys over to water. So first, turn those guys off. These things floating out. And sell down the glass. Buy up a bunch of our own stock. And then pay down our debt. Alright, so we're a little safer now. Now we have to start going after Shanro. Shanro never repaired his geothermal. What else is Shanro doing for power? There's water. There's power over here. You need that. Needs water. We gotta free up some money. And go even further into glass, not with the current price of silicon. We can drop some quarries. I suppose. Fine. I don't really like it, but it's what it is. So we're converting 1 silicon to 1.25 glass, so that's not bad. Let's go and repair this guy. And why didn't this pump come online? We definitely need that going. And we'll switch over to 100% water. Must be built on water. Okay, so oops. Let's see. Can we put some farms in over here? We'll slide the reactor back in then. More claims. Food is still worth an awful lot. Let's go and drop 2 more farms, and we've got 1 claim left. Sell this stuff down, and we should probably turn the glass off now, given the current price of silicon. Alright, so I guess we can start buying to Shanro. And we've got 1 claim left. No one's gone for... Oh yeah, what I want to do, now that power is nice and cheap, is get that Pleasure Dome online. Since I did bid up the price for that, I totally forgot that I did that. So I'll get that going. And let's see, we do need to slow Shanro down. So let's grab the EMP. We'll EMP right here. Definitely hurts that our food is frozen down like that. We'll want to buy a goon squad to protect this area a little more.
Let this be a lesson to you all. Screw with us, and we screw with you.
Alright, so we're making good money off of that pleasure dome now. We should have got that going a little sooner. And we've got one tile left to play with. What do I want to do with that? And we should... Food is still maintaining its value. We can scrap all of the glass and replace that with farms too. So we need to free up some more money.
Your stock
The
is
black
being
market
bought.
is online.
Papa Spiffy's after my stock. Alright, Shanro, what's the buyout? 300,000.
Scientific colony expanded.
Fill down a little aluminum. This stuff here. And let's see. I think it is worth the extremely high price on that goon squad to protect the... Well, my farms are spread out. I suppose I could protect the center guy again. Oh, and now glass is expensive. Gone back up in price. We could scrap the steel. We do have enough of a stockpile that we could put glass in here instead. Delete, please. And please place the glass plants. I don't know. I feel like we're getting more interface lag than I like. Alright, that was annoying. We'll need to repair that. Now, do I want to... Well, the price of food has actually gotten quite a bit worse compared to water. And that's because I sold down a massive stockpile. Whiplash is buying into us here. We could and probably should switch some of these guys over to... well, even solar right now would be fine. Alright, we'll go all the way into solar, just... Alright, good. So we'll get that solar running. And we probably should switch some of these guys over to reactors as well. Let's see, the center guy can be on, because this guy is making 2 food for every 1 water. And, well, right now that's making us a slight profit if we don't take into account the cost of power, which is kind of high, so we'll just turn that off. Okay, what do we want to do with the rest of this stuff? And how close are we? Some of them need something of ours. Our geothermal plants, that definitely hurts. We're going to mutiny that in return. And we can turn the farms back on since water is now super cheap. And if we want to get more reactors in, let's see, where can I sneak those? I guess we can place them over here. We could also go and buy a claim. That wouldn't be bad. Food's super cheap too. We can turn that off compared to the price of power. Let's see, how much power? Turn off everything. Well, not everything. Glass, we can keep the glass running. Hey, Massive Effects, welcome to the stream. Sell down some of the iron. Some of the aluminum too. Oh, Shanro's got 2 off-worlds going already. That's not great for us. Okay, we definitely need to switch over. Maybe I should have gone and picked up that nanotech, because switching into reactors right now and doing that economically would be a really good plan for us. So turn those off and just replace those guys with reactors. Ooh, Shanro though is hitting a lot of debt. Okay, so he's gonna be a lot cheaper to buy out. Control Shift down and buy him up. Oh, so perfect, so perfect. Now we got his off-worlds, and we're gonna be in business. Okay, so let's buy up. Looks like fuel's the thing we want to ship off-world. Maybe he went into debt because he was auto-shipping too much stuff, and that was putting him into some serious money trouble. We can turn the farms back on. and finish building out our reactors, especially if we're going to be shipping fuel off-world. So allow that oxygen. And keep the fuel piling up. We can sell on some of this. Sell down all that silicon. And then take a look at if we like what the setup our recent acquisition has going. That's reasonable, and how as well. Needs silicon, carbon. We can switch these guys onto auto supply. Alright, good. Now we'll go for War Hamster next, since we do own a lot of them. Buy him out there. Let's see what War Hamster stuff looks like. We can turn the mines. No, I guess with the price of power, we can leave them off. Alright, so this guy was scientific. Some steel mills, all that stuff is fine. And we've got flames to play with. Let's go and up our... Well, we can sell down the oxygen on world. Alright, what's... to Papa... buy out Papa Spiffy. It's going to be quite a bit of money. We are doing the off-world shipments. We could build out a few more off-worlds and probably hide them somewhere inconspicuous. Maybe over there. And we could also get away with, let's see, power's really cheap. Lots of upgrades. We could, water's not really doing anything. Electronics, we can definitely sabotage the electronics here.
Look at all the money. Look at all the money.
And we can turn our glass back on. Turn our steel back on too. Let's see. And it needs iron. There's a carbon shortage. May as well turn the mines on since power is worth nothing at the moment. Resources. We have collectively 300,000, so we're a third of the way there. We're going to need to build out some more of these off-worlds. Let's see, we can drop one over here. Those guys are working. And let's... Oh, Papa Spiffy is 50% of the way over to the buyout. Impressive. So maybe building all those off-worlds isn't strictly necessary. We definitely want to slow them down though if possible. Let's see. What else do we want to go for here? Don't know what he's making his money off of. I guess electronics. Yeah, okay, so let's zap the electronics. Take down the hacker lab. Oh, it's Goon Squad defended. Interesting. Alright, well, keep on shipping the fuel. Do 6 of those. And we've got more claims to play with. We can drop down more farms. And we should get into electronics then. What am I free to scrap? We could scrap the steel stuff here. Resources. Ooh, Papa Spiffy's getting closer. Alright, so let's scrap all of this stuff. Delete, delete, delete. And we'll put electronics in. Get ready with another EMP. Papa Spiffy's climbing.
Black market is online.
So freeze that down. Let's see. How much money do we have? Resources in cash. 9,000. It's just going to be a few more off-world shipments and we'll be there. We can sell some of this down. Sell all the steel. There's a shortage coming. Off-world shipments, go, go, go. And we should have enough almost now. Control shift down. Not quite. It's all going to depend on these next off-world shipments then.
Look at all the money.
Scientific colony expanded.
There we go. Good game, Papa Spiffy.
Look at